things going viral, it's a true mystery. Why many things go viral, why many things pick up, and why things literally explode on the internet. I still think it's crazy. I still think it's not planned out. I still think that you can't make something go viral. I am a firm believer in that. I believe it is a lot up to luck. Not to say there's not skill with it, and like you can definitely get popular and make money by being skilled. Like if you're really good at editing, making videos, really good at doing storytelling type things, you will go viral. You will blow up. You will eventually get a fan base. Like I'm not saying that, but like let's talk about like the Hawk to a girl. Or here recently, I would say like W Speed things. Like that's kind of the meme right now, I guess, that I've been seeing a lot is W Speed. Or Bobby Riz. Bobby Riz. That is something that he just posted a random video and it absolutely blew up. And now he could probably be he's probably making hundreds. He's probably going to make hundreds of thousands of dollars off this little like just meme that he made. I think that's super interesting and super crazy to think about, honestly. That the fact that this kid literally nobody knew a week and a half ago, now almost everybody in the world, especially on TikTok, knows about him. And if you don't know him, he's the kid. Just search him up. He's just always going for the huzz. It's funny. It's funny. But yeah, it's just things like that. It's like so interesting and like why does that go viral? Especially like with the Hawk to a girl situation. She literally could have had a whole entire career made for her. She would have never had to work a day job in her life. She would have been a multi-millionaire. I don't even know where she is now, but I knew to the point before like she did the crypto scam. So the Hawk to a girl was posted on a YouTube channel. I think it has like 1 million subscribers or something like that. One of the fans saw that, thought it was that funny to repost it on like TikTok or the YouTube channel did, and it absolutely blew up, became an overnight sensation where literally my parents even know about the Hawk to a girl, and it's funny. It's funny until like it gets to way too big, way too overloaded, and then everybody stops like with the meme. Unless you're the low taper fade me always. Also the low taper fade me also. How does that? But we'll continue with the Hawk to a girl. So then she literally can set her own career. She makes a podcast, does all this stuff, has a good following. A lot of people follow her to this podcast. And then she absolutely shits a brick. No, she literally shit on herself somehow. She literally shit on herself. It does not make sense. I don't understand. Why would you do that? I don't really get it at all. But you know, what do I have to say? What do I have to say, I guess? I don't know. But things like that, like she literally could have had a whole career off just one meme. And then that's just something that's interesting about things going viral on the internet is that it's always the dumbest thing. It never makes sense why it goes viral. It just does because one, it's funny and it's just it's just funny to see at the end of the day. And I think that's really interesting to see. But you don't really see a lot of like I don't know people like YouTubers going viral now necessarily. You see a lot of Twitch streamers, people on TikTok. But when was the last time you like looked at like a straight like me for example? Let's use me. Just like somebody absolutely blow up on the YouTube spectrum. I can't think back to a time where that happened. Even like in the Fortnite era where everybody was blowing up, the only person I can really like pinpoint to is Mr. Fresh Asian. But also he was like almost a pro player, also streamed a lot, and then he was kind of like pushed by a lot of people around him, like a lot of people that played with him to have the platform he does and then blow up as he did. So at the end of the day, it's like he again, he's not really a YouTuber. He streams first, then YouTube. So it's very interesting to see how a lot of YouTubers haven't been blowing up here recently, and how YouTube is kind of like almost a secondary platform for a lot of these streamers. They just post the vlogs on YouTube and then say, "Oh, screw it." They don't edit it. They don't do anything with it really. They just put that on YouTube. I think it's really interesting to think about, and I think that's just again, it's just really interesting to think about how much the landscape is shifting with YouTube and TikTok and all these other streaming and media platforms, where YouTube's almost like the backbone, where you don't start with it, but then you go to it eventually. Like it just works its way in because I think a lot of these streamers. I'm going to take Jinxian for example. He doesn't have to work anymore. He's a guy who could literally stop streaming today, and he'd probably be set for life, and probably would be set his family for life as well. But let's say there's one day where he's like, I don't want to stream anymore. I'm done. His next best option would be YouTube. Say he still wants to be on the internet. Say he still wants to make money, but he just doesn't want to stream. Obviously, YouTube's gonna be his next best option, and he would just make videos how he does. But he's able to cut out more stuff. He doesn't have to keep the high energy all the time, and he can just boom, there you go. Here's funny clips from when I was playing, and it's gonna gain him still a lot of views, a lot of traction, and it's probably a little bit less work for him than streaming 3 to 5, 6 hours a day. So I think that's also very interesting to think about. So yeah, there really isn't many other YouTubers now that just blow up like you do see Twitch streamers and TikTokers and all these other things. There's not really like Minecraft YouTubers that just blow up here randomly here recently. I feel like that was happening a lot in like 2020. Like Mog Swamp, if you guys know who he is, he started the Flat World series. He had like a 10-year-old Flat World, and he had like 1,000 subscribers or something, and he posted that one video and it absolutely blew up. He has like 1 million subscribers now. That would be the last person I could really point to. I'm not just saying Minecraft YouTubers, I'm saying YouTube as in general. Hopefully I'm the next one, because I just kind of stick on YouTube. I don't really deviate too far. So yeah, and I'm not an advocate for YouTube, by the way. If you think I'm just kind of meat writing YouTube, like, oh, whoa, why is there no YouTubers blowing up? No, that's not the case. If this actually somehow does go viral and you're still watching it to this point, I used to have a YouTube channel. I had like 625 subscribers, and it's the same content as this, and it just got banned one day out of the blue for no fucking reason whatsoever. So yeah, I'm still a little pissed about that, but yeah, whatever. I'm not whatever. I don't really care. Anyway, that's really it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Just kind of me ranting about this. Just wanted to make this video. I've been wanting to make it for a little bit. And yeah, I like talking about goofy stuff. And I feel like lately I've been talking about too much not goofy stuff. Not things that actually kind of like have big impacts in the world. And things that are just like really deep and very complicated. So I really like talking about goofy stuff a little bit more. And I feel like this is kind of more of a goofy subject and can be a little bit debated on. So yeah, that's really about it. I hope you guys have a great day, and yeah, I never know how to edit a video, so as always, have a great day.